Welcome to Derry episode 2. Watch tonight on Halloween. Um, picks off, picks up, I should say, um, after the ending of episode 1. And to tell you, there will be spoilers a bit in this one there. So the episode kind of leans a little bit more, I guess, towards the army storyline side of things. And where God forbid, I can't remember character names, but the main army general, he basically finds out that the attack on him was staged and that it was a test, and that his commanding corporal, um, corporal guy, whatever, I'm terrible with the rankings, but he basically fills the general in on what's been going, like bits and pieces, and he gets him started down that pathway with the kind of um, ending of this episode where it's in the trailer where they're pulling up the, I think, bus, and there's like the corpses in there, and that kind of like hints at a catastrophe that happened in that area because the psychic character basically has been telling them kind of like where he hints that they're to dig and so forth. And of course, you got like this still the um, tension between some characters and the general guy and so on and so forth. So much of this episode was focused on that side of things. As far as the kids, um, they have basically a little bit more of sort of, I guess I'm going to call them the new losers club, uh, because the other ones we were introduced with in the first episode were destroyed. So here you have new ones introduced along with the survivors of the theater from the end of the first episode. And there's repercussions that happen here. Ultimately, the main white girl, is sent to back to the asylum after a um, crazy, I'm going to call it pickle incident. Um, and much of that sequence there, where she's buying, like putting stuff in the cart to buy, and much of it is like people peering outside of, like, from aisles, and one point there's one right behind her, and it feels a lot like Nightmare on Elm Street sequence. It really does, and it's crazy, man. Um, the black girl, she experiences a horrific vision, or I'm gonna basically say these are like Freddy-like illusions of a, well, I'm gonna let you watch that sequence. It's pretty early in the episode. She experiences that, and so ultimately, the black girl's father gets sent to prison for apparently the killings in the theater, which of course he didn't do. The cop blackmails the white girl to give him up. Otherwise, he threatens to put her in the asylum, but she ends up in the asylum at the end of the episode anyway because Pennywise did his thing to her, scared her, freaked her out enough, and that's really what the episode is. Two big, like, scary sequences, and more intrigue, more on the side of the army side of things, and yeah, it's good. It's keeping the pace. It's kind of setting up the other kids that we didn't spend a lot of time with in the first episode, and we'll really see where that goes. It's going to be interesting how this psychic character, because he's a character from The Shining side of things. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Like, it's really a shame though, because you kind of know the events and the fate of that character eventually in The Shining. And here, like an interesting character with an ability to pick something up. So, good episode. Check it out. Two really good episodes. They're certainly gory parts, more gory in the first episode for now, but I expect it to continue with the episodes going forward. I mean, the one sequence of the black girl character, like that sequence there is nuts. Like, but we get a more of a hint of Pennywise actually in that sequence there, and um, not that we really haven't got hints of Pennywise coming. He's like going to show up. It's just like probably not until like the second last or last episode. So yeah, thumbs up for the second episode.